This is the view count from Dope or Nope for the last 5 years, where they reached a height of 60 million views and crashed all the way down to 3 million. Not to mention not having posted in the last 6 months. But they are not alone, there are thousands of such channels, so I will cover 3 different cases and explain why each channel failed. But let's start with Dope or Nope. Quickly, Dope or Nope is a YouTube channel that started back in 2017 by a guy named Matthias. Matthias and his team would get their hands on all kinds of things like gadgets, toys, and other interesting items. They would then try them out and give their honest opinions on whether they were dope, being cool and worth getting, or nope, not so great. They made their reviews funny and entertaining, which helped them to stand out on YouTube. By 2018, Dope or Nope had gained a significant following and had become a popular channel on the platform. The channel continued to grow and evolve, attracting more viewers and expanding their content over time. This was one of the few channels I watched when I was growing up, but sadly this fame did not last. Around 3 to 4 years ago, Dope or Nope took a big step. While it was only Matthias doing the videos, he decided it was time for a change. Now, not only including the headshot, but the whole room with him laughing with his friends. The setup wasn't all that changed though. His personality also shifted. One of the defining features was his loud but hilarious personality. He would take every chance he could to embarrass himself without much humility.
Shake it up!
Shake it up!
That will remove more fizz!
Though this was different, the audience also grew older and the change was a net positive for the channel. In between 2018 and 2019, the channel seemed unstoppable, posting 3 videos a week and getting millions of views in the first few days. Everyone was having fun and enjoying the content, but this soon changed in 2020. Lockdowns shut down the world, and while this did give rise to some of YouTube's biggest creators, it wasn't so positive for Dope or Nope. Without much explanation, one of the crew members named Michael mysteriously left. While the reason isn't apparent, the result was. Soon after his leaving, Dope or Nope switched rooms again, going into what some would consider a more professional setup. This time a new member was introduced, Woods. While Michael was ecstatic and jumpy, Woods was just like a Wood, kinda like the cool guy who really doesn't say much. Matthias was slowly revolving around there, and each video you could see his passion for making content slowly depleting. But unlike in 2018, this wasn't maturing, it was plain unenthusiastic content. As soon as the joy started dropping, so did the views. While the loyal audience was still willing to watch them for the sake of supporting Matthias, the algorithm had different ideas. It knew that Dope or Nope will not keep an audience on their platform. The viewers left, so Dope or Nope did just one last video. While now deleted, a re-upload of it explains why the whole crew was vastly unprepared to handle such a company, and why many of them could not work with Matthias.
Joke. But at the end of the day, I had simply hired incorrectly. I had a culture problem, a skill problem, not a creative problem, not a systems problem. I had a culture problem. So I had a massive choice ahead of me. Either I shut everything down, terminate everyone, and start over with all of the insight and wisdom that I had learned on how to probably run a business correctly, or I would slow down and slowly and methodically dismantle everything until we were left with just the skilled people who wanted to make cool stuff.
After ending content on Dope or Nope, he switched to another channel, which is lower budget, but he does seem to have fun and enjoy telling a story. Some channels don't get these happy endings though, and that's where the Creature Hub comes into the story. The Creature Hub was a popular channel that emerged in 2011. It was founded by a group of friends including notable YouTubers. The channel primarily focused on gaming content and entertainment. The group's chemistry and comedic banter became a signature aspect of the Creature Hub. They not only played games, but also produced sketches, vlogs, and other creative content. They collaborated with each other and with other popular YouTubers, further expanding their reach and entertaining their fans. It was the standard 2010s YouTube channel, pranks, gameplay, and just fun. But the 2010s shifted, and most of the things just didn't fit in with the YouTube landscape. This was around a time when retention and high effort content started to show up, so their content never really stuck around. Delving into their most popular videos, it becomes apparent that the prank genre played a pivotal role in their rise to popularity. This initial success propelled them to new heights, capturing the attention of a wide audience. However, as time went on, pranks began to lose their appeal and evolved into cringeworthy spectacles, leading the channel to falter and finding a new series that could replicate their previous success. Despite their attempts to explore skits and vlogs, the Creature Hub failed to regain its footing. As new viewers lacked the same level of interest and connection, even longtime fans began to lose interest, causing a decline that accumulated roughly 6 years ago. The ever-evolving dynamics of YouTube combined with the channel's inability to adapt and provide fresh and engaging content eventually led to the disintegration and demise of the Creature Hub. While some channels fall out of touch with newer viewers, some can't seem to understand their own existing audience. Now I know I specified one YouTuber, but the same thing happened to these brothers, the Sharers. While the brothers eventually split apart before Carter Share and Steven Share produced their individual ventures, they collaborated extensively on their shared YouTube content. Together they created a wide range of adventure and entertainment videos that captivated their audience. Their content primarily revolved around thrilling challenges, outdoor exploration, DIY projects, and exciting stunts. They would embark on various experiences showcasing their creativity and enthusiasm for adventure. Whether it was building epic water slides, constructing elaborate forts, or going on treasure hunts, their videos offered a sense of excitement and entertainment. Carter and Steven often incorporated cutting-edge technology and innovative ideas into their content. They would use drones to capture stunning aerial shots, experimenting with different gadgets and showcasing unique vehicles like hoverboards and electric skateboards. Additionally, the Share brothers frequently collaborated with other popular YouTubers and featured them in their videos, creating a sense of community and collaboration within the YouTube space. Eventually, Carter wanted to go his separate way though and make his own content. While this would usually have resulted in a decline in views, it was quite the opposite and both their channels started booming. As both of them reached close to 10 million subscribers, everything was perfect. But that's when it came tumbling down. With their content tailored to kids, those kids started growing up, and watching something like this in middle school is considered cringe.
Some blue one over here.
Blue, my favorite color!
Ooh, oh yeah.
We're not only going to jump these RC cars, but we're going to jump them over that pool.
Yeah, this is gonna be crazy. Look how big the pool is.
The brothers did not follow their audience though and kept doing what they were doing. Slowly but surely, the views started to decline to the point where it was a struggle to get 1 million views of video.